Hey Virgo, happy Father's Day if you are a father. Happy Father's Day to you if you have a father on the other side. So this message today, Virgo, is a message from your father on Father's Day. Father's Day message from the other side. Maybe you missing your father. He may have passed away recently or years ago. My father passed away when I was 3 years old. So I don't remember too much about him. So what messages do we have from our fathers on Father's Day? Messages from your fathers on Father's Day. First one we have is take a moment. Stop. Now is not the time to rush into a decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. So slow down. I feel like there's something that you need to do, maybe about a relationship. Okay. And your father could be telling you to take your time. Think about it. Take a moment. Okay. Don't rush into this. Relationships are just mirror images of our own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Your intuition is telling you something about a particular relationship. It does not have to be a sexual relationship, a relationship with a family member, friend, or whatever. It could be a warning to you. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe into our divine spirit. So what is your intuition telling you about this person? Are these a group of people that you have to make a decision on? Okay, your father's just giving you a little warning sign to take a moment, stop and think about this. Is this person really needed in your life? Is this job really needed? Are these friends or is this particular person needed in your life? Think about it a little bit more. It's about the company that you're currently keeping. And he's asking for some sort of forgiveness of you. He needs to forgive himself. He needs to forgive himself, but he wants you to forgive him as well. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. He's sending you a hug. He's telling you, I'm sorry. Maybe I left too soon. Maybe I didn't get to know you better, or maybe I never raised you the way I should have, or something. So he feels like he needs to apologize for you because of also the relationship he had with you, but also with your family. Okay, with your family. Okay, let's see. How did your father pass away? Now, just because if you're the card may not come out on how your father passed away, this reading may resonate with you, even if it's just a tidbit here or there. Okay, maybe you just don't know how he passed away. How did your father pass away? If you want to, we have lupus. That could be something that's in your family as well. Diabetes. How did your father pass away? We got cancer. I just took a deep breath though. Asthma. Maybe you're asthmatic as well. Passed away through some sort of illness that runs in the family. How did could be some stomach issues. Been having a lot of stomach pains the last couple of days. I think it's a stomach virus or something. How did your father pass away, Virgo? And what does he want you to know with this reading? Could be a workplace injury, thrombosis. Could be a workplace injury, or have maybe blood clot or something, thrombosis. Or even I'm hearing something about what do you call it? When a blood clot to the brain or something. I don't think he passed away right away after that, but he could have. Something to do with something with the brain. What's your messages from the other side? Passed away. How did this person pass away? Accidental death. Oh, we have long-term injury. Also, some sort of opioid addiction. And we have kidney failure. Let's get a couple more. How did this person pass away? Could have been natural causes. A weak immunity system due to blood clots or due to lupus. And I'm also hearing something too. What I don't have here is it sarcosis, something with the blood. Sarcosis, whatever. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but something with the blood. Could you have Alzheimer's? And yeah, I said something earlier. Aneurysm. That's what I meant. Aneurysm. Overdose. We did have opioid. Got asthma coming back out, as well as COPD. Something with poison, though. No, I'm sorry, not poison, but something with breathing, though. We have COPD, we got asthma, and we have hepatitis here. But also, maybe this was a heart attack too. But here I have accidental death. I feel like this was an accident, possibly over medicated or something. Especially if this person had dementia or Alzheimer's, they possibly took too much medicine. So. Whew. Sad energy. What do they want to talk to you about? Father's Day message for those who no longer have your father. I have victim. I have addict. It's a victim. Later. I think it was later discovered that this person had an addiction. And though they may have passed away from some sort of accidental death or opioid or whatever, you feel like they were a victim. But I think it was an accident. I think later on you found out that it was an accident, or you realized that it wasn't your father's fault the way they passed away. Okay. It wasn't their fault. You thought maybe it could have, or you didn't know that it was their fault. And later on you found out that it was due to people around them, due to the drugs and things that they were doing, the lifestyle that they were living. Okay. Maybe you feel you'll never get the answers that you truly need. Father's message for you on Father's Day. Message for you on Father's Day. They weren't ready to go. Okay. They were not ready to go. That's why I feel like a lot of this is it was an accidental death or something by accident. It was an accident. Maybe happened in the evening time. I feel like somebody in the family got a warning that something was going to happen. Like, ooh, it's got a bad feeling. Something's going to happen. Checking on everybody. Is everybody okay? I think you found out through happenstance. We just found out because, you hadn't heard from somebody in a while, or you woke up, you had like a dream or some sort of premonition, or you just had that feeling that something wasn't right. And you found out your father passed away. Or the man who you thought was your father passed away. Got some rest. Got to get some rest. And he is telling you, I'm sending you a warning now to get some rest. Remember earlier we had him wanting you to tap into your intuition about relationships, or particular relationships around a relationship around you. Maybe think about that. Don't rush into it. Warning, take a rest. Think about this and just say no. Okay. There's something not right or unhealthy or unholy about that relationship. And he is just telling you to take your time. Take your time. Go slow. Don't rush into this connection or any situation right now. Especially if you kind of going into a situation, kind of feeling some sort of way like, I don't know about this. Okay, your intuition is not going to lie to you. It's not going to lie. It's going to tell you all the truth that you need. I just heard the name Philippe. Messages for you on your Father's Day. You got October, could have been his birth month, birth year, death date. Very weak. He was feeling very, very weak, whether you knew it or not. He was feeling weak toward the end of his life. There was something going on with him that made him feel weak. There's the evening again. He may have passed away in the evening. We have October and we have December. There could have been something that he was the victim of, okay? Between that month, something possibly he got real sick and it just got worse and worse in December. It could also be like a slow passing, like slow and painful. If that's the case, I'm so sorry, but somebody felt like they had to punish him. Not only that, they felt like they needed to eliminate him. We got victim and we've got punish. They feel like they needed to eliminate this person, your father, to punish him. And that's why he kept getting weaker and weaker, sicker and sicker. They thought he passed away from one thing, but it was actually something else. I said earlier something about some poison. Slowly, he felt weaker and weaker. He was somebody's victim because they felt that he needs to be punished. What other things that you need me to tell those who are visiting, those fathers who are on the other side, who you need me to reach, who will see this reading? What do you need me to say on your behalf? So we have here, let go. Some of you all have never been able to let go of your father's passing. Especially how this person passed away. There's some things that aren't lining up. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we only have our best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. You feel like you need protection from somebody. We have synchronicity. You've always felt that you weren't protected in the right way, or no matter what it is that you've experienced in your life, you've always asked your father to protect you, or at the very least, your father has been protecting you from the other side. Are you noticing the signs and synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. To protect you from unhealthy relationships, to protect you from situations they went through in their waking life. I have a mother's love here. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. And I have her listening. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. So I'm going to see why your mother popped up here. She may be here on the other side. She may be on the other side, or she still may be here. So why did your mother pop up here? And it's reading for your father. Why did your mother pop up here? She could have had a heart attack, or they had a heart attack. Both of them had heart attacks, or she caused was the reason for his heart attack or something. A mistake. That was a mistake here. Reminds the accidental death. So whatever happened between your parents, it could have been an accidental death on your father. Father. I got something about the March. Maybe they broke up. I got March and June. Maybe they broke up. They quit. Too fast. I feel like they broke up. I got dating. I feel like he started dating. They broke up. He started dating another woman, moved on too fast. And Mama didn't like that very much. Okay? She didn't like that very much. So I won't say that she had something to do with his passing away, but possibly contributed to it. I feel like it was definitely a mistake. Definitely a mistake. Why does your mother pop up in this reading? Why did she pop up in this reading, Virgo? Why did she pop up in this reading, your mother? I have impact. His death definitely impact her. I got spring. Possibly passed away early, in early life. In the spring of his life, it impacted her. I have calm. No matter what it is, no matter how bad his death upset her or made her feel bad, she still had to remain calm. Okay, she had to spring to the next level, move on in her life, as if it did bother her. I have eliminate food. So I said earlier about poison. So maybe there was something that was put in his food. All right, that made him feel weaker and weaker and weaker. Because I can't have you, nobody else can either. So she had to remain calm during this. She had to remain calm because she didn't want anybody to know that she had something to do. Possibly had something to do with your father's death. If it's not for you, it's not for you. All right, you know who you are. You know where you fit in, and you know where you don't fit in. See, I gotta rest. Say no. He didn't want to rest. I feel like she maybe gave him something to help calm him down. Maybe some soup or tea or coffee or something because he already wasn't feeling well. Felt weak. And I got regret. It could be something he ate or it could be something he drank. But she regrets it. Regrets what she did. And two, it could have been a mistake. That's what she was saying. It was a mistake or it was an accidental death or that's what she took to her grave or that's what she's taking to her grave. Something in the drinks, something in the dinner or whatever, Okay, I'm telling you. You know who you are. If it's not for you, don't get shitty in the comments. My mama didn't do this or my mama didn't do that. Okay. Whatever you say. That's the distrust card. That is the energy around somebody who is throwing a brick and hiding their hand. Somebody who you can't trust. Somebody who you just don't know. You didn't know was capable of doing something like this. But if it's not for you, it's not for you. Everybody's not perfect. Mothers are people too. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like whatever it is, she felt that she couldn't have him. Or he would never be with her again or whatever. I heard betrayal. She felt betrayed. She felt left. All right. Okay. Possibly did some stealing too. Stole some things from him. Also pretty much stole his peace of mind. And why they broke up, who knows? But they ended it. Somebody decepted somebody or whatever. How did your father pass away? Unanswered questions. How did your father pass away? somebody didn't know what to do. I have the Two of Swords and I have the Five of Pentacles here. There was a lot of regrets here. I should have done this differently. I should have done that differently. Or I should not have there was just a lot of regrets here. I just feel like somebody didn't make the best of the best decisions that they could have made. Okay. Not having a peace of mind here. That they wanted to fix this conflict between the two of them, but somebody felt left out. I'm alone. You leaving me. You are vacating the premises of my heart. Nah, I can't let this happen. I want you back. Conflict, and that person made a choice to move on. Your father made a choice to move on, but I just feel like it was too much. This person wanted to your mother, whoever he was with. Doesn't have to be your mother though either. It could be a woman that he was with. So it doesn't have to be your mother. It could have been a female. Okay. So don't get your panties out up in a wad. All right. But I feel like he tried his best to move on, or she tried her best to show him that I want you in my life, that I'm going to do the right thing. See, this is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I need help. I need support. But it was just too much. It was just too much. We got the Death card here. It was just too much. So if I'm going to have to do this all by myself, so be it. So be it. I do feel like this person possibly suffered a lot, though, toward the end of their death. I feel like it was a little painful for them. How can it be a little painful? But I really do feel that this person had no choice but to walk through the light. Okay? But to walk through the light. They were surrounded by a lot of loving friends, and family. I just feel like whoever this female was, mother, stepmother, whoever a significant woman was in their life, they were just not good, not good people. So while your father spent his life on the other side, no matter when he passed away, especially if the relationship was very toxic between the two of them, or it could not have been. It was just something I feel like, oh, I didn't mean it, but it was too late. You did. Okay. I have the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So I just feel like your father, if he had lived as long a life as he should have, he would have lived a beautiful life with a beautiful family, including you. But this is what he wants for you. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to be in a healthy relationship with a good person, male or female. A healthy relationship, a person who has a healthy mind. Okay, when someone shows you who they are the first time, you better believe them, especially if you know they have narcissistic tendencies. All right. He's telling you, I'm watching over you. I'm letting you know that I'm okay now. I think that too. That's why that forgiving card came out early. That forgiveness card came out early because he forgives anybody who hurt him. And for a lot of the fathers who are on the other side, you may think it was an accidental death. Not by a long shot. Not by a long shot. Let's get a final message from your father on Father's Day. One message from Father. One more card, please, Spirit, for Father's Day. What's your final card? Okay. We have caregiver. You were your father's caregiver, or the person who accidentally, could have been his caregiver. Your father trusted this person enough to feed, clothe, and bathe them, and look what happened. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you receive care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all of their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. He's wanting you to take good care of yourself. You take care of your family, your friends, your workplace, and everything. All of your responsibilities fall on you, possibly by yourself. He wants you to take good care of yourself. He's telling you from the other side, I love you, and thank you for saying Happy Father's Day to me today.